We're here. Nice to see you.
You too.
I appreciate your coming in. This is the camera. This is the studio. I know Pilar McLeod's around the corner.
Yes,
I saw
she
her
is.
walk in. She's been in here before too. But she called me up and she said that you guys really wanted to come in and talk about what's going on right now in the city in terms of violence and what you're looking to do in terms of outreach efforts and events and awareness and partnering with the mayor, making sure that this is addressed. So talk with us a little bit about what's going on right now.
Basically, in lieu to the latest shootings, we've decided that we're going to go out in the community and find ways to strategize and to try to correct the situation and help the community get back on their feet. Tomorrow, tonight we will actually be walking through the city of Providence just to reach out to some of the neighbors to let them know that we're here. We are with them in this situation and just to kind of like talk and let them know who they can reach out to in these sort of instances. Tomorrow we will have a Lock Arms for Peace, which would be held on Broad Street in Providence near Crown's Chicken, due to a recent shooting that was on Lexington Avenue. And once again, this is held every year in lieu of all of the shootings that we've had in Providence. And it's just to show that we're still in unison. We still love our community. We want to show that there's still unity, we still have growth, and we'll get this done.
Okay. So, what do you hear from folks when you're out and you're walking around? What do you tell them? Do you let them know that you're a resource that they can call if they have concerns? Talk to us about the conversations you have with folks when you walk the streets, and especially on this issue. What are you hearing?
A lot of things we're hearing is they just basically want some sort of help. They want to find out a way to stop the violence. A lot of the families are concerned because, quite naturally, it's a lot of our young men that are being gunned down and killed. And we just want our community to reach out to, anyone. It doesn't have to be, just like your mother or father. If you feel like you can't talk to a family member, there's a lot of people in the community that's willing to reach out and help. We are under an umbrella, which is under Unified Solutions. We're located at 1 Empire Plaza, downtown Providence. You can come in, you can speak to any one of our community activists. You can also, just go around the community. There's different resources all over. And like I said, if you need to reach out, we're always there to help.
And what are you hearing from the young folks when you're going through? I mean, you must be talking to a lot of parents who have concerns. But what do you hear from the kids when violence occurs? Do you get the sense, are they afraid? Are they fearful? Do they listen to folks when this happens? What are you hearing from the youth?
From what we've experienced in some of our recent, visits, a lot of the community, that they're really angry. These are their friends they're losing. These are their buddies. They just want it to stop. They want to find a way that, we can come back to being that family type of in that family type of situation that we've always grown up with, because as we know, a lot of these kids have grown up with each other and they just want the violence to stop. A lot of them are trying to find out what they can do in order to try and reach out and, see if there's something that can be done to stop the violence. And like I said, we just basically want everyone to try and come together. And our biggest concern is we want our community to know that you must speak up. We can't continue to be silent about these things. Mm-hmm. If you see something happen, please call. Please give us a call. Even if you don't want to speak to the police, give one of us a call. We'll sit down, we'll talk to you, and we can find the best way, to try to get this under control and help you.
Is there fear from folks for speaking up and saying something sometimes? Are
Yes.
they fearful for their own safety?
That's correct. Yes, ma'am. I believe a lot of the times that's one of the reasons why they don't reach out. They're fearful of retaliation or, just basic everyday things that happens when someone just has that fear of saying, okay, I saw this or something. But the only way for this to stop is if we do speak up. Mm-hmm. I understand there may be fear. I understand that, a lot of people may have that, retaliation fear in their heart, but just know that we're here to help you, and the only way it's going to change is if we speak up.
And one of the things we've talked with you before about your own personal experience being here, looking for justice for Essence, unsolved murder,
right?
Keep getting it out there. Do you believe people know what happened?
Oh, of course, yes, ma'am. And like I said, Providence is so very small. We all know that. And, you know, like I said, I'm out here. I'm going to be out here for the entire community. I'm going to be out here for Essence. I'm going to be out here for anyone who has lost their lives, anyone whose murder that has not been solved. We're going to continue to work until we get justice.
And tomorrow, let's talk a little bit about Lock Arms for Peace. Talk to us a little bit. What time is it? And again, it's on Broad Street.
It's on Broad Street in Providence. Crown's Chicken. It will be held directly across the street from Crown's Chicken, which is 891 Broad Street. Basically, what we do is I will have everyone to line up. We lock arms with everyone and just basically standing in unity. We just want to show everyone that there's still love, there's still peace in our community, and this is something that we want to bring back. We want our city to see that we can be together as one.
Mm. And anything else moving forward that, you know, this summer? And, you know, you talk about unified solutions. You know, talk to us about opportunities for youth. I mean, how you see it. You know, kids are going to be out of school. What's the summertime hold?
Summertime holds with, I could say within Unified Solutions, we have 20 different programs that will be going on. As I said, one of them is the youth program that I do run at Empire Street. We also have a Sweet Creations, which is Paloma Clouds program, and there's numerous other programs that we have out. We have Helen Dukes, who does a lot of inspirational plays in our city, and you know, youth like that, those type of things too. It's not just older people. So we have a lot of things that's going on, and like I said, we're putting our efforts forth to work on a lot more, and as the weeks come during the summer, we will be rolling out a lot of other incentives and programs.
Okay. Anything else you think folks should know about? You know, as I said, Pilar reached out, said you guys wanted to come in today. Just get the word out to the entire city. You know, people might think violence might not happen, you know, where they are, but violence can happen anywhere.
That's correct. And I just want to tell everyone, you know, we have to stick together on this. We have to come together as a community. I'd like to reach out to all of the families that have either been a part of violence or, you know, just seen the violence. Please come out, help us, stand with us in unity, you know, work very hard with us in the community so that we can bring peace back in our community, because as of right now, we really need that. We understand that, you know, it's the beginning of the summer, but as we can see, we've already had 10 shootings within 7 days. So we need you. We need you to come out and support us. And we need everybody to back us in this situation.
And how important is that to get those families that have been impacted by violence? Does that really show the human toll, you know, especially for youth or kids who might be feuding, to know that, you know, there are people who have been so dramatically impacted when something are those the most powerful people you think in this instance to say, this needs to stop?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, it is the people who have experienced that. The only way to get the full effect of what's going on is to hear it from someone who's going through it. I mean, anyone can come forward and say, okay, we need to stop the violence, we need to do this, we need to do that. But if you haven't actually experienced it, which as we all know, we're all experiencing this because this is our community. So everyone somehow, some way is affected by the violence. It doesn't have to be your child, because if you think about it, the community are our children. They're all our children, no matter you know, what race, what ethnicity, it's all our children. So we all should, you know, pitch in and feel the same.
And is there enough support in the city, you know, from the mayor's office, from the police? Do you feel that there's enough support for, you know, what you're looking to do?
I would say there's support, but you know, I just feel like as a community, there could be more done. I mean, the police do work very hard. I would never take that away from them. You know, they can't be everywhere at every time. And like I said, it's not only the police, it's not only the mayor, it's everyone. Everyone has to join together. We all have to be together in this, because there's no way that we can bring, you know, any type of solstice to anything that's going on in our community if we don't have everyone to join in.
And as you said, people see things, people hear things, and as you want them to know, you know, reach out to other members, you know, to talk with them and say, here's what's going on.
Yes. If
they're afraid of, again, going to authorities
Correct.
About it. Again, so, you know, folks might be watching this live, but we'll have this clipped after to let folks know about what's going on tomorrow night.
Thank you.
Links to Unified Solutions, you know, everything going on that folks are really trying, as you said, rallying together to address the violence in the city. So
Yes.
wanted you to get in studio here to say, people are, addressing this as we speak. And I appreciate you providing your perspective to us,
Thank you,
Diana.
thank you,
So
and I appreciate
thank
you
you for
having
coming
me.
in.
Thank you
If you
so
and
much.
Pilar take off, tell her I say hello.
I will.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. I hear you back there. Diana Garlington coming in today to talk about efforts in the city that people are gathering and making efforts to address recent shootings. She said 7 shootings in the last 10 days. There's going to be an event on Broad Street tomorrow night, Linked Arms for Peace. Now again, we've talked with Diana before. She lost her daughter to gun violence, an unsolved murder here in the city. Talking about, again, it's summertime, youth are out there and just saying that they want the community to know that there are efforts and there are people to talk to and awareness being raised about this. So I appreciate Diana coming in to tell her story and again what's taking place here in the city. So again, if you're watching this afterwards, we'll have links on the story about what's taking place, and I'm sure we'll talk with Diana soon. I know Pilar McLeod is here as well. We'll have her in short order, I'm sure, to talk about more efforts as well. But again, people are out there taking this into their own hands and trying to address what's happening out there in terms of violence. So again, appreciate Diana coming